going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome to Lewis County High School tonight as we have high school basketball action between the Summertown Lady Eagles and the Lewis County Lady Panthers. Brian Long here alongside Adam Lindsay and Will Pettis. And fellas, I guess tonight will be the last night we play in this gym. They tell me they're going to be in the new school to start next school season.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what that looks like. This has been here. I'm curious to know how long this one's even been here, Brian.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yep. We're in a different district next year, so Lewis County and Summertown not being the same district. But saying that, tonight's the first district game for the Summertown is, Battle Creek. I keep forgetting about Battle Creek. Thanks, Will. And Lewis County played Loretta the other night. That really didn't go that well for Lewis County against the Loretta Lady Mustangs. Summertown 1-0 in the district. Lewis County 0-1. And, Adam, I'm kind of anxious to see how we come out tonight because, by everyone's accounts, it wasn't our best performance the other night at Eagleville other than the third quarter.
Well, I told Coach Gene when he came up there for an interview at the halftime, I said, I would really be curious what he said at halftime. But he told me, he said, I was really calm with them and that, they know, right? I mean, raising your voice, and he's right. But I'm telling you, they come out in the third quarter, Brian, and go on an 18-1 run, which was amazing.
Oh, it was impressive to watch. I was home watching, and I even asked Cooper. I said, Cooper, what's your dad say at halftime? He said, really, not much. We just got a guard. Got a guard.
I told Coach, I said, he's a better man than me. I think they'd have been hearing me probably out in the stands.
And tip is controlled by Summertown Ella Busby. She gives over to Gabby Long. Cross court to Hannah Jones. Kicks it over to Blackwood to Gabby Long. Long drives inside Jones, shot up, blocked, rebound, scramble for the ball, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul will be on Lewis County in the scramble for the loose ball.
I think that'll be on ball number 11, but we'll see. I think that's
Jacqueline Ball, her first, as Long will play it into Blackwood. Blackwood. Is Lewis County in the man-to-man? Well, no, I believe they're zone. Long for three, no good. Rebound, scramble. Blackwood has it. She looks for Schaefer, now finds Busby into Schaefer. Skip past Jones, out to Long. Busby to Blackwood. She'll gun a three. Rattles home. Good. Riley Blackwood gets the Lady Eagles on the board. 3-0 Summertown. 7 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Ball slapped away by Busby. Out of bounds, it'll be Lewis County basketball.
While we got a break, Brian, I'm sorry. Will was talking to us. Guys at home, if you're watching, if you see issues with the signal or you have any problems at all, put something in the chat or something. Let us know what's going on. But it's not the greatest reception here, so.
No, it's not your equipment at home. It's,
It'll be us probably.
Busby with the steal, layup, no good. Rebound, Schaefer. She'll go back up, and Abby Joe will score it. 5-0 Eagles. Summertown in full court pressure. Smith brings it across the timeline, has it slapped away by Blackwood, stolen by Blackwood. Blackwood racing in the front court. Gives over to Busby. Busby to Gabby Long. Long drives baseline, shot up off the glass, good. Quick start here by Summertown, 7-0, 6:30 to play. Ball comes into Smith. Smith, pass intercepted by Blackwood, picked up by Schaefer, back down to Blackwood, reverse layup, up and good, and 9-0 Summertown. And we're going to have a quick 30-second timeout here by the Lewis County Lady Panthers. So with 6 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the first, Summertown 9, Lewis County 0. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
At Florida Mid-South Realty, we pride ourselves on our family values, professional service, and a deep local knowledge. With a small town feel and a personal touch, we're here to help you navigate the real estate process with ease. Whether buying, selling, or renting, you can trust us to guide you every step of the way. And don't forget to catch Flora Rockstars, our live podcast every Tuesday morning at 8. Flora Rockstars, rocking the real estate news and all things local. Florida Mid-South Realty, your hometown real estate experts.
And we're back as Lewis County inbounds it, and Lewis County's number 22, Ortiz, has it in the backcourt. Now she gets it away to 5, ahead to 12. Layup good. Good time out there by Lewis County as they break the press and get the layup. 9-2 your score, 6 minutes to play. Busby in the front court, now gives inside Schaefer. Schaefer skips over to Jones, back out front. Long into the lane. She's going to be fouled, and Adam, there's that you're talking about what we noticed in the JV game. Get a hand check.
There was a lot of fouls called. I'm gonna give this crew a chance tonight, Brian. I'm gonna lay off judgment at least for a quarter before I start. But.
As Busby drills the three, Summertown back into full court pressure. Number 22 Ortiz trapped in the backcourt. She gives over to Shepard. Shepard over to Baugh into the front court, being guarded by Jones. Baugh picks up her dribble. She needs help. Now goes inside. Her pass stolen by Blackwood. Ahead to Gabby Long. Lewis County's back on defense. Long in the front court, gives over to Busby. Busby to Jones. Jones back to Busby. Busby drives, stops. 17-footer, good. Ella Busby, she's got 5, and it's 14-2 Summertown. Ortiz trapped in the backcourt. It's going to go off Busby's leg, out of bounds. It'll be Lewis County basketball play at length of the court. Right now, Adam, it kind of looks at Summertown's 13-1 on the year. Yeah. Lewis County 3-9. It's been a struggle, but we're going to get a foul call on Ella Busby.
They might.
Nope.
You think they're going to get Schaefer? Yeah,
You're
Schaefer
right.
came over the back to grab her there. The thing about it is, you've got her dead in the corner right there, trapped. There's no reason.
Yeah.
Deflection.
Moore throws it in. Her pass stolen by Blackwood. Blackwood, that's about 3 steals for her. Over to Busby. Busby in, back out to Blackwood. To Busby on the left wing. Cross court, Gabby Long. Back out front, Blackwood. Looking inside Schaefer. There she is. Schaefer skips over to Long. Long drives. Gives back to Schaefer. Schaefer goes inside to Jones. Has it slapped away by Connor. It'll be Summertown basketball under their own basket.
Well, much better start tonight, I'll say, definitely.
Yep. Busby for 3, front rim no good, rebound by Ortiz. Ortiz racing across the timeline, picked up by Busby. Counts on Busby.
Yep.
And it's a good call. I mean, it's right there in front of us.
Yep.
As number 12, I believe, Shepard's going to be called for the illegal screen. And into the game for Summertown comes Mason. Blackwood will get a much-deserved break. Busby across the timeline, gives over to Gabby Long. She's going to gun from about 23. No good. Rebound. It's Mason. And Mason, I believe, stepped on the line running down the rebound. Lewis County basketball, and Moore will play it in. Moore goes long to number 11, Baugh. Has it slapped away and picked up by Long of Summertown. Here come the Lady Eagles over to Busby. Busby to Mason. Drive, stops, 8-footer on the baseline, no good. Rebound is Ba of Lewis County. She gives over to Moore, and Moore over to Ortiz. Ortiz into the front court, drives all the way home, layup, no good. Rebound, Abby Jo Schaefer. She gives out of there to Busby. Lady Eagles want to run. Busby now circles back, gives over to Schaefer. Schaefer into the lane, gives out Jones, skips it around to Gabby Long for three. Bottom. Gabby Long for three, 17-2, 3:30 to play in the first quarter. Ortiz in the backcourt, gives over to Moore. Moore, long pass ahead, slapped away, stolen by Mason. Mason gives to Gabby Long. Gabby to Ella Busby. Back to Gabby. Busby inside Schaefer. She'll turn up and under move off the glass. Good, beautiful move, Abby Jo Schaefer. 19-2 your score. Ortiz into front court. Cut off by Busby. Now being hounded by Busby and Mason. She's way and over and back is called. Good defense there by the Lady Eagles.
The issue Lewis County's got right now is, number one, that zone is slow to move, and they're leaving way too many shooters open. Number two, the pressure is just killing them right now. The difficulty handling the basketball. Of course, that's what's led to a 19-2 lead, too.
Looks like they've only got one kid that's really comfortable handling.
Yeah, and I think they primarily are looking for her, too, as far as assistance, getting it up the court.
Howe. She gives over to Busby, and Busby drills the three. That's
Busby's
2 threes
come out
on the
hot
night.
tonight.
I believe that's 8 for her, and it's 22-2.
Yep.
Ortiz being hounded in the backcourt, or that's Smith, I'm sorry. Smith into the lane, gives over to through her hands, out of bounds. Last touch, Lewis County. 22-2 your score, 2:27 to play here in the first period, as Ella Busby will bring it into front court. Busby skips it over to Mason. Mason to Blackwood, who's re-entered. Blackwood skips it out to Busby. Busby drives. She's cut off. Now gives over to Schaefer, and there's going to be foul on number 13, I believe.
Jaden Moore.
Jaden Moore's on the foul. It'll be Summertown basketball under their own basket, as Mason will play it in for the Lady Eagles. Mason gets it out of there to Schaefer. Goes inside. Blackwood shot up off the glass. Good. Riley Blackwood with the bucket. Smith in the backcourt being hounded by Busby and Schaefer. Smith needs help. Now gets across the timeline. She's going to be called for the carry. Turnover. Summertown basketball. On the floor for the Eagles, Schaefer, Howe, Blackwood, Busby, and Mason. Ella Busby across the timeline. Her team leading 24-2. Busby stops from 25. Back rim no good. Battle for the rebound. Howe's got it. Lewis County's got it. Tie ball. Alternating possession will belong to Lewis County. That's a lot of confidence there by Ella.
I like it.
I did too.
I like it. You've got to keep people honest. And hey, she's shooting it well. Let it rip. Plus, you can get away with a lot more when you're up 24-2.
Smith has got it out between the circles, being guarded by Ella Busby. Smith has it slapped away, but regains control, gives over to Connor. Connor being guarded by Howe. Needs help, picks up her dribble. Now gives over to number 12, that's Shepard. Shepard gives over to Ba. Ba out between the circles, now gives over to Smith. Smith into the lane, shot up off the glass. Nice take there by number 23, Bianca Smith. 24-4 your score. Here come the Lady Eagles. 50 seconds to play in the first. Schaefer on the right wing, skip pass over to Lauren Howe. She's open for three, no good. Rebound, number 32, Kellogg into the game for Lewis County. She brings it into front court. Kellogg out between the circles, gives over to Connor. Connor to Ba. Ba. Shepard. Back to Connor in the corner, looking inside, now back out front, Smith. 18 seconds. Smith gives over to Shepard. Shepard Has it slapped away, stolen by Mason, scrambled for the loose ball. It'll be a held ball. Alternating possession will belong to the Lady Eagles with 11.3 seconds to play.
That was a great job by Mason deflecting that one and getting that one on the floor. Brian, quick update. I guess that is Loretta girls leading Lawrence County 7-2 tonight. That one's 3 minutes left in the first at Loretta.
Gabby Long over to Tess Long, who's just entered. Gabby, she's going to gun from 23. Rattles, no good. Rebound by Hannah Jones, and that'll where the quarter will end. Your score, Summertown 24, Lewis County 4. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Old School Rentals in Loretto, Tennessee is your headquarters for all your rental equipment needs. Are you in need of a trailer? How about a saw, tools, loaders, or even generator? Now meeting all your propane needs as well. You can find everything you need to complete your project and much more down at Old School Rentals in Loretto. Go by and let owner Ryan Smith help you today. That's Old School Rentals on North Main Street in Loretto, Tennessee.
And welcome back to Lewis County High School. Adam, it's 1 quarter in the books, 24-4, all Summertown here early.
Yeah, they come out very aggressive, shooting the ball well. I mean, it's fun to see. Right now in Lewis County, they're going to have to figure some things out. The pressure's just causing them all kind of trouble from Summertown.
It'll be Lewis County ball to begin the second quarter, and that's Bianca Smith with it out between the circles. Goes in the corner to number 13, Moore. Moore back out to Ba. Ba being guarded by Mason. Picks up her dribble, needs help. Now gives over to Moore. Moore over to Smith. She's going to gun from about 23. Back rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. It's Mason. Mason gets it out of there to Gabby Long. Long ahead to Howe. Howe into the lane. Running shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound by Ba of Lewis County. She races into front court. Ba picks up her dribble. Mason slaps at it. Ba needs help. Now and then we throw the ball at her. As number 11 called for the offensive foul. She will come out. In will come Paisley Kellogg. On the floor for Summertown, it's Mason, Tess Long, Lauren Howe, Gabby Long, and Hannah Jones. Tess Long into the game. The freshman coming off that big 22-point game the other night against Zion. Gabby Long for 3. Too strong. Rebound, Hannah Jones. Hannah gives it to Howe. Layup good. Nice job, Hannah Jones with the rebound and giving the easy bucket to Lauren Howe. Smith into front court. Being guarded by Tess Long. Gives over to number 32. That's Kellogg. Kellogg drives, layup, good. A little too easy right there. I know Coach Jean's not going to like that.
No.
Tess Long into front court, gives over to Lauren Howe. Back out front to Tess Long, to Gabby Long. Back to Tess, to Lauren Howe. Tess Long to Gabby. Gabby's going to gun from 3. Good. Gabby Long knocks it down.
Their rotations right now, Brian, they're just too slow.
Very slow.
They're either going to have to spread it out or move quicker to get out to those shooters.
As number 12, Claire Shepard drives in. She's going to score the layup, and she's going to be fouled. She'll go to the line to try to complete the three-point play as the foul will be on number 12, Lauren Howell of Summertown. 29-8 your score, 6:07 to go in the first half. Shepard's toss, good. 29-9, Tess Long into front court. Gives over to Lauren Howell. In the corner to Jones. Jones inside Mason.
Mason's.
Does she know somebody over here? She's gotten hammered twice.
I'm gonna tell you something, Brian. I'm not the kind to promote violence, but I think I'd be getting. If I was Mason, somebody'd be knowing me here shortly.
I mean,
I think somebody. I don't know.
So Mason knocks down the free throw.
It's probably her mama.
Well,
It's everybody. It's her mama. Her mama's probably said something mean to somebody over here. Find out.
Ellie Lou's second toss is good. She's going to get a break, and back comes Ella Busby. 31-9 your score. Hey, Mason just gets better every game.
She does.
Mean, she's just, and we're going to have a whistle. Looks like Gabby Long's going to be called for the foul. It'll be Lewis County basketball. Yep, Gabby. So play it in for Lewis County is Paisley Kellogg. Kellogg gets it into Bianca Smith. Smith drives, now cut off by Busby. She gives over to Ortiz. Ortiz back to Kellogg, to Smith, to Shepard. Shepard drives, cut off by Jones. Ortiz back out to Moore. Moore to Smith. Smith got away with a travel. No, she didn't.
Good call.
Good defense there by the Lady Eagles. Gabby Long will play it in. 31-9 your score. Again, on the floor for the Lady Eagles, Hannah Jones, Riley Blackwood, Abby Jo Schaefer, Ella Busby, and Gabby Long. Busby over to Long. Back to Busby. Inside Schaefer, skip past Long. Good ball movement. No good. Battle for the rebound. It's Moore. Moore gives out of there to Smith. Here come the Lady Panthers. She's trapped along the baseline. Ball slapped away. Scramble. And she's going to be out of bounds.
Yeah.
Turn it over. It'll belong to the Lady Eagles.
She did all she could, but I think when she laid out, her foot just barely tipped that line. It's a good call.
Ella Busby into front court. Busby from 24. Good.
Hey, let it rip, kid.
Ella Busby's into double figures. 34-9 your score. Smith in the backcourt being hounded by Busby and Schaefer. Pass stolen by Blackwood. Blackwood's layup good. Riley Blackwood off to the strong start. 36-9 your score. And Ortiz called for stepping on the sideline. It'll be Summertown basketball.
You know, when you're taught as a kid to playing against a 2-3, you're always taught to make those top two commit. Thing about it is they're not committing up top, Brian. I mean, they're just sagging back, and there's another one. Bam.
Bang.
I mean, if they're that, you have to. Hey, that's what you got to do against that. That's a great shot.
Ella Busby knocks down the other three. Another three. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Shepard of Lewis County. It'll belong to the Lady Eagles.
Well, and also, too, you know, you have to understand, I mean, size-wise, Schaefer has pretty good advantage. I think you need to set. The problem is it's not going to matter if you keep leaving these shooters up.
Busby thought about it again, but now goes to Blackwood, over to Schaefer, back to Jones, to Blackwood, skip past Jones. She's open for three. No good. Rebound, Smith. Smith in the backcourt, across the timeline, being guarded by Busby. Summertown into their man-to-mans. Gives it over to Ortiz. Ortiz. Ball stolen by Blackwood. She'll give it over to Gabby Long. Gabby going to drive home. Left-hand layup. Good by Gabby Long. All Summertown here early. Inbounds pass comes to Smith. Smith gives it ahead to Kellogg. Kellogg. She drives in, has it slapped away. Now she gives out Ortiz. Ortiz in her runner up off the glass. No good. Rebound, Hannah Jones. Jones gives to Gabby Long. Here come the Lady Eagles. Gabby into front court. Now goes back out front to Ella Busby. It goes through her legs, out of bounds. It'll belong to the Lady Panthers. End of the game for Summertown. Ellie Lou Mason back in. Tess Long back in. Out goes Gabby Long and Riley Blackwood. 41-9 your score. 3:15 to play here in the first half. Connor with it. Connor tries to drive on Schaefer. Connor goes baseline, has it slapped away. Tess Long ties it up with Shepherd. It'll be Summertown basketball on the alternating possession.
How big of a luxury is it when you've got your biggest kid on the floor that can guard a perimeter
Oh,
play?
that's-
And is pretty good at it.
I tell you, people don't realize what a good athlete
No,
she is. I mean, if
she
you just
is.
watch it on TV, if you don't see her in person
Yeah.
or see some of her volleyball games, Schaefer to Mason to Jones. Back out front, Tess Long. Tess into the lane. Now kicks it out Busby. Busby all the way home. Layup, no good. Busby gets her own rebound. She's going to be fouled by, looks like Paisley Kellogg of Lewis County. That'll be their third team foul. It'll be Summertown basketball under their own basket. Pass into Mason. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Schaefer up and good. Abby Jo Schaefer with the rebound and put back. Summertown 43-9. Connor into the lane. Kicks out to Ba. Ba shot up, no good. Rebound, Hannah Jones. Hannah gives out there to Tess Long. Tess wants to run across the timeline. Tess into the lane.
Nice move. I just noticed, Brian, on that score, Loretta's jumped out on Lawrence County 20-8.
Oh, wow.
Girls, there it is again there with 6 minutes left in the second quarter.
Long to play it in. Gets it into Schaefer. Schaefer drives. Her runner up, no good. Rebound, Mason. Mason shot up, good off the glass. Ellie Lou Mason. Smith brings it across the timeline, has it slapped away by Busby. Scramble for the loose ball. Now Smith picks it up. Smith for Lewis County. Goes inside Shepherd. Shepherd shot blocked by Busby. Busby's pressuring the ball handler outside and then blocking shots.
Tonight said, you know, you could actually start playing defense from the start of the game instead of waiting till half. Place tonight.
Connor gives over to Smith to Kellogg. Kellogg being guarded by Tess Long. Now she drives in, ball slapped away, stolen. Here comes Tess Long. Tess Long going to take it all the way home. Shot up,
And
good. And she was fouled. The freshman making the play, Tess Long. That foul will be on number 12, Shepherd of Lewis County. And Tess Long will go to the line to try to complete the three-point play.
A year ago, she would have stopped and went up with the right hand. You know, and she comes in with the beautiful. She moves it to the left hand. That, to me, that's the most impressive part of that play. You can see her, like you were saying, Brian. She's developing every game.
And the free throw is good as Hadley Campbell checks in for the Lady Eagles along with Lauren Howe. And it's 48-9 with a minute and a half to play here in the first half. Ortiz, there she is being guarded by Abby Schaefer out between the circles. Gives over to Kellogg. Kellogg goes inside Moore. Moore is going to travel. Be Summertown basketball. Play at length of the court. 48-9 your score, Adam. It's Summertown having their way.
Yeah, they've really come out to play tonight, and I think Lewis County just got shell shot quick.
Howe gives over to Tess Long. She drives, now gives over to Schaefer. Schaefer in, skips over to Campbell. Campbell goes inside. Jones has it stolen away by Moore. Moore for Lewis County. Gives over to Ortiz. No, it's Kellogg. Kellogg stops, pops, 17-footer, no good. Rebound, Lauren Howe. She gives over to Tess Long. Tess wants to run. Gives over to Howe, over to Schaefer for three. No good. Battle for the rebound. It's Connor of Lewis County. Connor into front court, has it slapped away. Now she picks it up. Connor gives over to Shepherd. Shepherd drives all the way in, but she's going to be fouled. I believe it's going to be on Tess Long.
Yeah, Tess got pretty handsy there with a lot of hand check, but we'll see.
They're going to give her 2 free throws. Yeah. Shepherd will go to the line for the Lady Panthers. First toss, good.
Lewis County's got some decent shots in the half-court offense side. The issue is there's just been so many turnovers from the pressure before they can get into the half-court situation.
Shepherd, second toss, it's good. Campbell will play it in to Tess Long. 25 seconds to play in the half, 48-11 Summertown. Tess Long to Schaefer, to Campbell. Campbell out to Tess Long. Over to Lauren Howe. She'll gun a three. No good rebound. Hadley Campbell. She gives it out of there to Schaefer. Schaefer to Tess Long. Tess had the three. Gives over to Howe. Back to Schaefer. Schaefer for three. It's good. Abby Joe knocks down the three at the horn. And that's where the first half will end with your score. Summertown 51, Lewis County 11. Adam, you need a few minutes or you got
I should be okay.
All right, Adam's got the totals. Here's the replay. Abby Joe, I believe that's the first three I've seen her make this year. I don't know if she shot very many.
Yeah, she's shot a few, but not many, though. For Lewis County, not a ton. Pretty rough half for them, but Shepherd leads them with 7. Bianca Smith with 2 and Kellogg with 2. Ella Busby with Summertown with 14. Had a really good first half shooting the basketball. Schaefer ends up with 9 for the half. Lauren Howe 2. Ellie Lou Mason 4. Gabby Long with 10 with 2 big threes. Tess Long with 3 points. And Riley Blackwood, who started off really hot right off the bat, she's got 9 in the half. So that's where we're at, Mr. Bryan.
All right, so we'll go ahead and talk to Wes Long right here before we go to before we take a break here at the half. Again, your scores: Summertown 51, Lewis County 11. So now we're going to be joined by head Eagle basketball coach Wes Long. And Coach, I know we've had one district game in Battle Creek, but I guess really what we're accustomed to tonight's when it really starts. I mean, Lewis County on the road, getting the district schedule going.
Yeah, it's going to be, Lewis County's having a really good year. Obviously got everybody back from last year. And, historically, Lewis County's always been a really tough place to play for Summertown teams. So we're going to have to show up and execute and do what we do well to be able to pull one out.
Well, you said it. See, we're 11-4. Lewis County's 10-4, and really, when I've watched Lewis County, it's you can tell Coach Luke Scott's got a little Summertown guy in him. I mean, we're kind of mirror each other to a certain extent.
They're getting after it, and I'm really proud of Luke, and it's always good to see him. Right now they're 11th ranked team in AA. They've played a pretty tough schedule, they're going to be tough to handle tonight.
Didn't you tell me earlier in the year they was like Camden's first loss?
They were, yeah.
Camden's a strong team over in West Tennessee. So, Coach, I know everybody says if you play long enough and coach long enough, you have one of those games like we did at Eagleville the other night. It just everything that they did seemed to be good, and everything we did just didn't work out the way you wanted.
No, we obviously I thought we came out a little bit flat, and that probably had a little bit to do with Eagleville. They're a really good team, really well coached. But it's one of those that we've got to learn from it, and then we've got to wash it, and try to move on. It's just one of those nights we didn't have an answer for anything they did, and we try to just move on to the next one.
So I know what Lewis County's played Loretta. Who is this? Their second district game?
This is their second district game as well.
Okay, so, and then also we were talking to Lewis County getting a new school. Tonight's the last district time we'll play them as a district component here. We're in different districts next year. Last time in this gym, been a lot of Summertown Lewis County games here in this gym.
It is. It's going to be ready for next year. I think they're really excited about it. Obviously, we don't know what that feels like, but I would be excited too. But a little jab there. But
we'll like that.
But it's just going to be trying to just focus on tonight. Hopefully, we've got everybody healthy, ready to go. And we come out with a little bit more energy than we did on Tuesday.
Well, Coach, coming out of Christmas, right? I know it's always seems like it takes a little bit to kind of get going. I mean, do you feel that way, or is it you think it's just because the competition starts changing? I mean, it's
don't get me wrong. I think we're going into the toughest portion of our schedule by far. And Eagleville, obviously, I think they're going to have a chance to win it all in single A. But it's one of those things. It's a little bit different routine coming back. It's been some long days at school for the first week or so. Luckily, we was able to move this one up so we could get it in. But it's got a lot to do with our schedule. This is the toughest portion, and the guys have got to know we've got to bring it every single night. And I think Tuesday is a good wake-up call for that.
I got here in time to watch your JV play, and I always, those guys, not a lot of people know about them right now, but I mean, you've played a big JV schedule, and we've got a pretty strong freshman and sophomore class, and those guys are fun to watch, Coach. I mean, they're getting better.
They are, and they're a fun team to coach. They get after it, and you never have to worry about those guys playing hard. It's a really good sophomore class. Got a couple of freshmen mixed in right there. They play really well together. They play really hard, and we're able to get back and play a little bit of man-to-man with that bunch, just because they're all high-energy guys, and that's what makes it fun. Obviously, mistakes are going to come, but with how hard they play, that effort and their energy really cover up a lot of those mistakes.
Okay, so second half about 4 minutes away. So, Coach, thanks for joining us, and good luck tonight. And we'll talk to you our next game, I guess.
Thanks,
so,
guys.
Again, your score: Summertown 51, Lewis County 11. We'll be back in about 4 minutes.
Hi, I'm Jeff Overton, Senior Pastor at Mars Hill Baptist Church, and let me welcome you to 2025. We're off to a brand new year, and it's a time where all of us stop and evaluate where we are in life. My son used to sing when he was a little bitty boy, "We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New You." And I believe all of us want to do that, a Happy New You. And that's what we long for you. We experience in our personal life. I want to lose weight this year. Our church, we're building a brand new facility for our children and student ministries, and we're excited about that. But what I really love is when I look in God's Word, whether it be in Isaiah 43:19, where he tells us he's about to do something new, or whether it be in Revelation 21:5, where he says, "I am doing something new." We have a God who loves to do the new. He wants to do that in your life. And so as you begin this year, let me encourage you, examine your heart, examine your life, and say, what am I doing in 2025? What is my goals for this year? But more importantly, what can God do in me in this brand new year? How can my life be used for the kingdom of God? We'd love to challenge you, encourage you. One of the new things we're doing is this Mars Hill Minute right here on this station. We hope you'll tune in each week as we bring you a short devotion and encourage you to be the new you, the best you can be for Christ in 2025. God bless you. Have a great new year.
Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg is your go-to stop to complete your home, business, a combination of both, or really anything you can think of. With one of the region's biggest selection of bedroom furniture, name brand mattresses, recliners, living room and dining room suites, accents for the home or office, quality name brand appliances, and did I mention Swap and Shop services what they sell? This is family owned and operated business at its best. And the best part is, they'll treat you like family too.
We got bedroom suites, mattresses, dining room suites, appliances, outdoor equipment, mowers, and more. See us at the Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and
Welcome back to Lewis County High School. Brian Long alongside Will Pettis and Adam Lindsay here on the X Sports Network. Second half action about to begin. And Adam, that's a pretty dominant performance by the Lady Eagles first half.
Well, I tell you what, I like the best part about it is they came out from the tip. You know, this team over the year, sometimes they're kind of slow start.
Yep.
You know, but man, from the very tip, they've come out just attacking, shooting the basketball well, defensively doing everything you would expect them to do. It's been pretty dominant.
Well, we worried about how we were going to score, and to see these girls growing in their confidence on the offensive end. I mean, I know we're going to guard. We start knocking down perimeter shots as Lewis County's shot no good. Rebound to Ella Busby, and Busby races into front court, gives over to Schaefer inside Jones. Jones skip pass over to Gabby Long for three. No good. Rebound by Baugh of Lewis County. She'll bring it into front court. Baugh gives over to Moore. She'll gun a three. It's no good. Rebound, Ella Busby. Busby into front court. Into the lane, all the way up off the glass. No good, but she's going to be fouled by number 13, Jaden Moore, and Ella Busby's going to go to the line for 2 free throws, a chance to build on the big first half she had.
Yeah, that should be 2 on Moore. I like her being aggressive. I think that's a big part of this offense with them.
Busby's toss rattles good. Second toss, good. Lewis County as Summertown falls back into a half-court defense. Moore walks it across the timeline. Gives over to Shepard. To Connor. Has it stolen by Schaefer. Good anticipation by Abby Jo Schaefer. She'll lay it up and in, and the score is 55-11, Lady Eagles. You know, one thing, Adam, I don't know if a lot of our fans know, but I mean, Charter Helton, who was Coach Wes Long's assistant, played here in China.
Yeah. Well, and you know,
Jeremy's assistant, she played here. Their dad coached here. They had some good teams back in.
You got a Summertown alumni who's also the men's coach as well, right?
Luke does, and Wes was talking about that at halftime. Luke just does a great job. Connor cut off by Jones, and now it's going to be trapped, and it's going to be a hell ball. It'll be Summertown basketball. I'm going to tell you one of my favorite Luke Scott highlights. We got a little time we can kill. He was a senior when Wes started coaching, and he had hurt his hand, his right hand, and we're at Loretta in a big game, and I mean he'd hurt his hand.
Yeah.
And Wes and Luke shot 2 free throws left-handed to put us up 1.
He made them both?
And made them both, yeah. And that also happened to be the night that UNA men's basketball coach Bobby Champagne was there to watch Luke play.
Yeah.
And got to see Luke's toughness firsthand, and just whatever he was willing to do whatever to help the team. But that was such a – man, it was just big and it was just clutch. I remember it like it was yesterday.
If somebody told me to shoot the ball right-handed from free throw line, Brian, I'd just tell them I'm not even going to waste your time. I mean, I just go ahead and just throw it back to the official, I think. I don't even think I'd even attempt it.
Ball knocks down the free throw as Blackwood picked up her first foul. Ball, second toss in the air, rolling, no good. Rebound, Hannah Jones. She gives over to Gabby Long. Here come the Lady Eagles. Gabby skips ahead to Busby. Busby looks inside Jones, now backs it out. Busby gives over to Schaefer, swings it around the horn to Gabby Long. Out front, Blackwood to Schaefer. Into Long to Schaefer. Nice cut. She's shots no good, but she's going to go to the free throw line for 2 free throws.
If that is on Moore, which I think it is. That's her third.
Looked like a little different set there Coach Gene had put in. I don't know that I'd seen us run that.
Well, you had you had the cutters coming through.
Yeah.
But once they delivered it to the cut, you had somebody coming right behind you. It was nice.
Yeah. Schaefer's toss is good. 56-12.
If it wasn't designed, we need to put it in.
Yeah. He's getting a lot of credit. He didn't. I'm going, wow, that's pretty good.
We're going to give him credit until he tells us different.
Schaefer's second toss is good. 57-12. All Lady Eagles.
If I'm him, I don't care if it's designed or not. I'm gonna tell us it is.
Yeah. Smith across the timeline. Gives over to Shepard. Shepard back out front. Ortiz to Connor to Smith. Smith needs help. Throws it to Ortiz through her hands, out of bounds. It'll belong to the Lady
Summertown's
Eagles.
in this 1-2-2, and the first few times down the court, they really sag back in it, just kind of lulling you, and then all of a sudden they come out.
Yep.
And it's tough to adapt to when you don't expect it.
Long to Schaefer, top of the key, over to Busby. Busby got a lane to the basket. Shot no good, but she's going to be fouled, and Ella Busby will go to the line for 2 free throws. And, Ella has a really quick first step when she goes to the basket.
Yeah, and really good job with her left hand there going baseline.
Busby will go to the line for 2. Her team leading 57-12.
That's actually the 4th on Shepard, so I only had her with 3, but scoreboard showing her with 4.
Kellogg will come in. Shepard will go out. As Busby ready for the second toss. It's in the air. This one is good. Connor to play it into Smith. Here come the Lady Panthers. Lewis County being really deliberate. Ball comes in to Ortiz, over to Connor, in the corner to Baugh. Baugh tries to drive on Schaefer, cut off by Blackwood. She's going to step out of bounds. Turnover, it'll belong to the Lady Eagles. Frustration maybe starting to set in just a little bit.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Yep.
That defense it'll do that to you.
As Busby shoots a 3, back rim no good, rebound Baugh. Here comes Baugh of Lewis County. She's cut off by Schaefer. Now kicks it out to Ortiz, that's Kellogg for 3. It's no good. Rebound, ran down, it's Jones, picks it up. Jones gives over to Gabby Long. Long into front court, over to Blackwood. Hits a cutting Jones. Jones back out front, Blackwood. Blackwood into the lane, all the way home, layup, up, no good. Blackwood gets her own rebound, up and good.
We'll take it.
She banked that one about as high as you could bank it.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. Not that high off the glass.
60-12. It's Blackwood, it goes into double figures. Connor for 3, back rim no good. Battle for the rebound. Connor has it, and Jones has it. Alternating possession will belong to. Now on the replay, it was high on the glass. Smith plays it in, looking for Baugh. Now goes out front to Ortiz. Ortiz being guarded by Gabby Long, picks up her dribble, gives it over to Smith. Smith, one-on-one against Ella Busby. Drives, now cut off Jones. Jones blocks the shot, rebound Ella Busby. Busby ahead to Blackwood. Blackwood's layup, good. Nice pass ahead by Ella Busby. Good catch and finish by Riley Blackwood, as Coach Gene's going to send 5 new Lady Eagles into the game at the next dead ball. Ortiz into Baugh. Baugh trapped along the baseline, now drives under, reverse shot, no good, but Abby Jo Schaefer's going to be called for the foul, and Baugh will go to the line for 2 free throws.
A lot of ball there, it looked like.
62-12. Second foul on Schaefer. Baugh's free throw, it's good. And into the game for the Lady Eagles comes Lauren Howe, Ellie Lou Mason, Hadley Campbell, Tess Long, and number 4 for the first time is Emerson Franks. 5 new players. Baugh ready for the second toss. In the air, it's good. On a positive, Lewis County ladies have shot their free throws really well.
They have.
Tess Long drives, gives over to Mason. Mason, now she's going to go in, layup off the glass, battle for the rebound, no good. Last touch by Ortiz of Lewis County. It'll be Summertown basketball under their own basket. Tess Long needs help, lobs it in to Mason. Mason in the corner to Howe. Goes back inside Mason, but has it slapped away by Ball. It's Ortiz. She's coming now. She gives over to Shepard. Shepard shot up, no good. Rebound. Shepard gets her own rebound. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by Lewis County. It'll be Summertown basketball. Play at length of the court.
Officials having a little discussion.
Oh.
Not sure what it's about. They're going to leave it with.
They're going to change the call.
I thought that might be the right call. The ball was knocked out of bounds, was tipped by Summertown, but I didn't know if the Lewis County defender might have went after it before. Yeah. But that from here, that looks like it might be the right call.
62-14. I believe we'll be able to live.
Yeah,
with
I think we can.
Connor drives, gives over to Ortiz. Ortiz out to Kellogg. Kellogg is going to be fouled. No. Illegal screen, or are we getting a 24?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, Schultz. Marjorie Schultz, who's just into the game, picks up her foul. Tess Long in the front court, gives over to Lauren Howe. Lauren out front to Mason. Mason to Tess Long. Long into the lane. Goes out to Franks. Franks drives, thought about it, now gives out to Tess Long. Tess back to Franks. Franks, Tess Long, drives, shut down by Shepard. Backs out, now gives it over to Mason. Mason out between the circles to Tess Long. She'll gun a three. Bang! Tess Long.
They're open.
65-14, Summertown.
I thought there was a few times tonight where she had some open looks
and didn't
passed.
Make them,
yeah. In the first half on this end. It's good. She needs to be aggressive.
There's Ortiz with it. Drives all the way in, cut off by Campbell, but I believe Campbell's going to be called for the foul. Tough break there for Hadley.
A lot of times, though, if you've got those hands up, you can get away with some things. But if those hands are down low, you're going to get the benefit a lot of times.
Ortiz, first toss, good. Ortiz readies for her second toss. It's in the air, back rim, no good. Rebound, Tess Long. Lady Eagles want to run. Tess ahead to Lauren Howe. She's going to gun a three, back rim, no good. Rebound, Connor of Lewis County. Connor across the timeline, into the lane, has it slapped away, but she's going to be fouled by Lauren Howell. It'll be some Lewis County basketball under their own basket. This might get to be a long last quarter and minute.
I think you're right, but on a good note now, we will be in
running clock.
I think once fourth hits, hopefully.
Kellogg
is it
plays
30 or 35?
Yeah, 35. Scramble for the loose ball. It's Ellie Lou Mason. She's got it, but it's going to be a held ball. Alternating possession will belong to the Lady Eagles. 65-15 with 1:15 to play here in the third period.
If it gets too long, Brian, we'll just let Will, me and you take a break. We'll let him finish the game off. Could you do it by yourself, Will?
I'm going to see if I can get Janet to bring me a hot dog.
Hey,
Lauren Howell to the basket, shot up, no good. Rebound is Lewis County's Kellogg, but Howell's going to be called for the foul. And that's going to be the 15th foul, so it looks like Lewis County will be shooting 2 free throws for the last minute of the third period.
You might want to go ahead and put that hot dog order in. You might need it here. The bad part is my favorite restaurant down here is probably going to be closed by the time we get out of here tonight. Do you know what was it the old Junkyard Dog? Is it open, Will? You've never been? You should be ashamed, Will.
Kellogg's first toss, no good. Second toss, no good. Rebound, Mason. Mason gets it out there to Hadley Campbell. Campbell over to Tess Long. Tess puts a move on. Drives in, that gives over to Franks. Franks into the lane. Back out front, Campbell over to Mason. To Lauren Howe. Tess Long Franks goes baseline, skip pass out to Lauren Howe. Maybe had the 3.
Yeah.
Now skips over to Campbell, over to Franks into the lane, has it slapped away, scramble for the loose ball. It's going to be a held ball, and on the alternating possession, this one will belong to the Lewis County Panthers, Lady Panthers. Well, for all the things this game is, I look for the boys' game to really be a tightly contested, up and down, highly competitive basketball game.
I think you're right.
I mean, we had some battles with them last year, and, they've got everybody back as
that'll be, I think that's Shepherd again.
Shepherd scores the bucket. 10 seconds. Tess Long in the front court. 9 seconds. Getting a screen from Campbell. Into the lane, has it slapped away. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Tess for 3. Glass and good. Tess Long. When it's going good, it's going good. And that's where the third quarter ends. Summertown 68, Lewis County 17. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
The game of basketball and the lessons we've learned in sports has always played an important role in both of our lives. We know the benefits of a good game plan.
Merely hiring a real estate agent and popping a sign in your yard is not enough to win anymore. We have teamed up with Platform Marketing and have been able to secure an exclusive right in our area to market your home in the unique way that we do. So let's go. Team up with us and let's win together.
And welcome back to Lewis County. It's Summertown basketball. Start the fourth period. Brian Long with Adam Lindsay and Will Pettis here. And Shepard's going to be called for the hand check, and I believe is that going to be 5 on her?
I've got it. I've got that as 5, Mr. Brown. I think that should be it. One thing about it, though, that clock is rolling, so.
Yep.
Yep, that is her 5th.
So Summertown basketball under their own basket. Tess Long to play it in to Lauren Howe. Lauren gets a screen from Mason. Looks inside Campbell. There she is. Campbell up. No good. Battle for the rebound. It'll go out of bounds. No save. Picked up by Mason. Shot up. Rolling good by Ellie Lou Mason. And she'll go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Ellie Lou Mason. Sophomore having a strong game. Mason's toss is good. The old-fashioned three-point play, and it's 71-17, Summertown. Clock running, 6:50 to play in the game. Ortiz out between the circle, gives over to Moore. Moore to Baugh. Baugh to Moore. To Connor. Connor into the lane, shot up, no good. But she's going to be, Jaslyn Connor's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. That foul is going to be on Tess Long of Summertown.
It's Tess's second on the night.
Connor's free throw, no good. I don't know if they've made one since I bragged on it. On the free
You shouldn't have said anything.
I didn't catch that score. We were 24-34 Loretta over Lawrence County. Mason with the rebound as the second toss is no good. Mason gives over to Tess Long. Long in the front court. She stops, pops, 20-footer, back rim, no good. Rebound, battle for, it'll go out of bounds. Last touch by Summertown. It'll be Lewis County basketball. Ball to play it in. 5:45 to play here in the basketball game. as Haley Maddox getting set to check in for the Lady Eagles. Ball gives over to Moore. Moore goes inside to Ortiz. Ortiz is going to be fouled by Emerson Franks. It'll be Lewis County basketball. And into the game for Summertown comes Haley Maddox. Out will go Lauren Howe. On the floor for Summertown, Maddox, Long, Franks, Campbell, and Mason. Smith into ball. Being guarded by Campbell. Over to Ortiz. To Moore. Goes inside Connor. Connor spins on Frank. Shot up off the glass. No good. Connor gets her own rebound. Connor is going to be fouled. It'll be Lewis County basketball. Connor playing hard right there.
She is. I think they're going to get Campbell reaching in there.
Yep, it was on Hadley Campbell. 4:35 to play in the game. Smith play it in. Throws it out to Ortiz. A little too strong. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be Summertown basketball.
And you know, this time with games like this is when you need to be working to get better.
Yeah.
You know, and a lot of these younger kids getting in and get work. I mean, a lot of times it gets sloppy and everything else, but you really need to be working here to do things the right way, even though it's so lopsided.
Maddox to Franks. Franks into the lane, now gives out to Ellie Lou Mason. Mason over to Maddox. Gets a screen, now over to Franks. Franks is going to gun a three. No good. Rebound, Campbell up and good. Hadley Campbell with the rebound bucket. And Lewis County will bring it into front court, trailing 73-17. Smith will gun a three. Good looking shot by number 23, Bianca Smith. Tess Long into front court. Drives on Smith all the way in, shot up off the glass.
That's
nice
beautiful.
Athletic play by Tess Long.
And a scoop as well, and that's the only shot she had, and she made it look easy.
Bianca Smith into front court, 3:15 to play. Ball slapped away, scramble for it. We've got Tess Long on the floor. We've got Connor on the floor. We've got Maddox on the floor. It'll be a hell ball. It'll be Lewis County's basketball on the alternating possession. Ortiz plays it in to Kellogg. Kellogg to Ortiz. To Ba. Ba to Connor. Connor over here to Ortiz. She's going to gun a three. Front rim, no good. Rebound.
Yep.
Is
Ba. Yeah, they're going to get Ba for an offensive foul again.
She got the rebound and just kind of lowered her shoulder to create a little space, and the official called it. 2:15 to play, 75-20, Summertown. Tess Long into front court. Tess to Mason. Mason, she's content to let the clock run. If they're not going to come out and guard her, now the coach asks Ba to come out and get her. She gives over to Maddox. Maddox to Franks. Franks to Tess Long. Tess. Crossover into the lane out to Franks. Franks is going to gun a three. No good. Rebound will go off of number 24, Schultz of Lewis County. It'll be Summertown basketball. Into the game for Lewis County, Greer Lewis. Out will come Ortiz. Pass comes into Maddox. She's going to gun a three. No good. Rebound. Last touch by Hadley Campbell. Be Lewis County basketball with 1:25 to play in the game. 75-20. All Lady Eagles here tonight. Kellogg to Connor. Over to number 14, Lewis, who's just into the game. Back to Kellogg. Kellogg in the corner to Schultz. Schultz back to Kellogg. To Connor. Connor drives on Mason, cut off by Mason. Now goes inside Ba. Ba spin, shot up, no good. And the official tried to count the bucket, but it didn't go in. That foul will be on Hadley Campbell, And Baugh will be at the line for 2 free throws. 42 seconds to play. Baugh, toss, no good. Ball, second toss, it's good. Mason will give the Tess Long as Coach Jean is slowing them down here. Long gets a screen from Campbell. Now Tess goes all the way to the bucket. She's going to be fouled by Schultz, and Tess Long will go to the line for 2 free throws.
I don't know if she knows the meaning of slow down.
No, that was a good quick move.
It was a great move. Clock is rolling.
So they stop it when the shooter gets it. Tess Long, free throw, no good. One more, 15.8 seconds to play. Tess, second toss in the air, this one short. Rebound Schultz. Schultz of Lewis County racing in the front court. She's going to go all the way in, shot up off the glass, no good. Rebound is to Lewis. Lewis gives to Baugh. Baugh is going to gun a 3, no good. Go out of bounds. Last touch, Lewis County, and that's where this basketball game will end. Your final score, Summertown 75, Lewis County 21. Adam, you got a breakdown?
Yeah, I'm good to go. For Lewis County, Baugh ends up with 4. Claire Shepard led them tonight with 9 on the night. Ortiz with 1. Bianca Smith with 5. And Paisley Kellogg ends up with 2. For Summertown, Busby with 17 on the night. Abby Jo Schaefer ends with 13. Lauren Howell with 2. Ellie Lou Mason with 7. Gabby Long finishes with 10. Tess Long with 11 tonight off the bench. Callie Campbell with 2. And Riley Blackwood with 13. So well balanced.
Good balance for the ladies.